Hey, good morning. I'm Steve, your hair loss consultant, and welcome to my channel, The Real Deal, where I talk about your hair loss, why you've lost your hair, and is there anything you can do to get it back. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Coffee Chat's my morning segment. I get out twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or at least I try. I have clients. So in Coffee Chat, I spend 5-10 minutes before my first client in the morning and just go over things that I maybe see on the internet that might be interesting, I think, to my audience, or things that you've left in my comment section that you might be interested in, or subjects that you might be interested in, questions you might have. I try to cover those in the morning, and then also I try to give you maybe a couple tips or hints on how to fix your hair, or things to do with your hair, or all those kind of wonderful things. And also maybe some product reviews, or who knows where else this will take us. All right, we just got started. But first, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, because that's how I keep going, guys. All right, and that's how you guys stay up on the latest, greatest things of hair loss and hair replacement. All right, and so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about this morning is micropigmentation or microblading. In other words, tattooing. All right, scalp tattooing, eyebrow tattooing. I've seen a lot of that. I know somebody that got a head tattoo. I've seen the head tattoos. I don't know. I guess if you wanted to look like a gangbanger the whole time, or you want that shaved rock look the rest of your life, I guess you could go for that. But you know, the problem with that is, one, who's doing it? Not everybody's an artist. Not everybody can recreate a scalp. There's some good tattoo artists out there, definitely, but you know, if they screw up, you're screwed. And you know, I come back from the beginning days of transplants and hair transplants and plugs, and a lot of my clients in the very beginning, when I first started doing hair replacement, they would come in and they were covering up bad surgery. They paid a lot of money, they went to a reputable doctor, surgeon that put these plugs in, promised them a full head of hair, showed them a picture of a full head of hair, videos of full head of hair, and they ended up with dots of hair. Not natural looking, not nice looking. Some of them, because the doctor was not an artist, he really put bad hairlines on people. He brought the hairline down really far and took away the recession. And so some of my clients, I had to alter the hair system so much in order just to cover up the transplants. Okay, so number one, my number one concern is who's doing it and how good are they. Number two, this is new. So I know they guarantee that it's going to look good for the rest of it, but it's not been around 20 years. So how do they know in 20 years, when you're 40, 45, 50 years old, that that's going to look weird on your head? Like, people are going to walk up to you and go, bro, like, what's on your head? Like, what happened? I mean, did your veins pop? I mean, why is it all purpley, gray, green? You know, really. I don't know, my opinion. Let me know, guys, what you think. Do you know anybody that's had micropigmentation, had their head tattooed? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys? I'd be curious to find out. I want to do a review on this later on, maybe talk to a doctor or two or patient or two that's actually done this, see what their result is. But let me know in the comment section below. My other concern is I guess not a concern. I guess I could see it in certain areas, like for female hair loss or men's hair loss that are just losing their hair. And if they can go in between, kind of like the hair fibers topics, you're kind of going in between the hair and putting fiber and hair into between, filling it in. I can see tattooing in that position. Now the microblading, that's a temporary, that only lasts months. So you're always going to go back and have to redo that. And anytime you're redoing it, it's a semi-permanent, but is it leaving a stain? Is it leaving some residue behind? And after doing it for a while, what's going to happen? You know? So again, just beware. A lot of women out there have had their lips tattooed over the years and they regret it now because the tattoo artist thought they were good at what they did. And at the end of the day, the client, the patient, had a different idea than the physician, the technician had. All right, so again, any feedback on micropigmentation or microblading, please let me know in the comment section below. But personally, I'm not a big fan at this point, but we'll see. I can always change my mind. I wasn't fans of hair pieces one time, and now look at me. I'm the king of hair pieces. All right, guys, let's go. On with Coffee Chat. Okay, all right. Here's a question, here's a concern, here's comments I've gotten my whole career of hair replacement. My head itches. I want to just dig and scratch, and what can I do? Why is it scratching? Why is it itchy? What can I do? It's driving me crazy. Okay. All right. Well, there's a few things you can do. One, you can satisfy the itch and stop it. And you can stop it very easily. The least evasive, the least satisfying, but the least evasive is basically acupressure. The area, just press on it, hold it, and the acupressure will relieve the itchiness that you're getting, okay? Now again, I said that's the least satisfying, right? Because the satisfying is going to be just, that scratching and digging and digging and digging. All right, so if you're going to go and do that, use the pads of your hand, of your fingers, not your hand, your fingers, not your nails. If you use your nails, you are going to break knots of hair, the injection of the hair. You're going to break it off and you're going to end up with little stubbles, okay? And if you have a hangnail or if you have longer nails, you might actually tear the base of the system depending on if it's a skin system or not. So, one, you can acupressure. Two, use the pads of your fingers. Or three, you can get a brush that has some kind of large balls on the end of it. They have these massage little, they almost look like a spider, okay? They're like for massaging the head. You get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. I've seen them at the front there when you cash register, when you check out. And they got little balls on it. And you could take that and you could go across the top of your head and you're not really gonna do too much damage to the hair system itself. But it will give you that satisfaction of that itch, okay? All right, so, or you can pat your head. That seems to be satisfying for a lot of people. They can actually pat their head and it seems to relieve the itch, all right? All right, guys, so how to relieve your itch. Let's go on. Okay, let's talk about another favorite product today. Hairspray. What is my favorite hairspray? Now, there's a few different sprays out there that I've used over the years that I like, but the type of hairspray, no matter what brand it is, if they have a finishing spray, that's my favorite. And the reason I say that is because a finishing spray is not a hard helmet feeling hairspray. It doesn't like totally like make the hair like a helmet. It's brushable. You can be able to run a brush through it after your day is over with and you want to get rid of that set look. But it's not too light either. It makes sure that it gives you enough hold to get you through the day and gives you the look that you need and you want, all right? And a lot of times your finishing sprays, because they're not so heavily gunked up with glue to make it hard, you won't get the buildup on the on the hair shaft itself. Sometimes you see clients come in and they've wore their hair system and they just have this white buildup of hairspray from a cheap hairspray. So make sure you use a quality hairspray. One of my favorite hairsprays out there is a Quaj. I'm a big fan of a Quaj, as everybody knows out there. Can we get that in there? Yeah, there we go, a Quaj. And this is their finishing spray, and I really like it. It's just, again, it's just a light, workable spray. I can brush through it if I don't particularly like what it's done or the look it's giving me. I can just brush through it and go back and spray it again, and without getting that heavy buildup and all that gunkiness that destroys the hair and makes the hair very dull. All right. So again, and I prefer aerosols also, guys, over a wet pump spray. I don't particularly care for wet pump sprays. Again, they're wet, so they don't dry instantly. Aerosol dries instantly. All right, guys. So finishing spray. If you see in the store your different hairsprays, look for finishing spray on the can. Okay. Finishing spray. All right, guys. All right, guys, and that's it for today. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. And again, tattooing, let me know about it. Hair tattooing, tattooing. If you had it done, you didn't like it, you liked it, anything at all, let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys. All right. I'm Steve Luttrell, your hair loss consultant. And this has been Coffee Chat. Have a great hair day, guys.